Robbie Anderson motions, and on third down, pressure, and they got him. There he is. First play, first sack. Myles Garrett plays on 3rd and 8. McCown is taken down, sacked on the play. Back at the 11 by Myles Garrett once again.
With a halftime lead.
And the one thing the Texans have always had is a stout defense for that second half.
And here is a sack as Watson goes down. Myles Garrett getting in the back, a loss of...
Well, a run option play here. Mariota nowhere to throw. Boy, what a play by Myles Garrett. Was not fooled. And Mariota wisely.
Dalton in trouble, and down he goes. Myles Garrett with his 5th sack of the season.
Buffalo wraps it up next week against Miami, but first they got to get through New England, and Trubisky is sandwiched. Myles Garrett, James Burgess.
The Bears as a whole had no idea what to do with this one. You had guys coming free everywhere.
Well, Garrett lined up inside over the nose guard and came off a stunt.
This offense has been deadly against other defenses. Steelers down to 1 timeout. Football is loose. Cleveland's got it. Caleb Bradley with the fumble recovery. Second turnover committed by the Steelers.
Roethlisberger running out of time, hits from behind, and he goes down. Myles Garrett.
Well, you can see the excitement for Myles Garrett.
Receiving today. Hit from behind. The ball is loose. Do the Browns have it? They do.
Trying to run the ball against a good front.
3rd down and 10, and Darnold is sacked. Garrett.
Everything's going to get funneled to the middle.
Darnold tripped up. And we'll see.
There he is. Carr can't find anyone. Ball comes loose. And this play was blown dead.
Keeps working on this rush. No place to throw this football. It just continues to fight and fight and fight. And that is a fumble, man. How is his progress stopped?
Flacco steps up. Now the pressure coming, and down he goes. Myles Garrett now with 5.5 sacks.
Winston has the ball batted out of his hands and picked up by the Browns. And the Browns, it is a fumble, and it's recovered by the... Seemed to be movement on the right side. But Winston now in trouble, is sacked.
But then Jameis Winston, and come on, he knows better than this, right? He's been in the league for 5 years. You absolutely cannot take a shot. You don't have to be a hero right here, but it's...
Center's action at 2-4-1. Easily could have a better record than that. Roethlisberger steps up, in trouble. Roethlisberger is sacked. Garrett was looking to punch the
13-yard line for a first down. Coming left, going back the other way, and goes down. Stumbled, and Myles Garrett.
2-yard catch on this 11-play drive. 3rd down into. Here comes Garrett. Down goes Driscoll.
Stance. I mean, we talk about this suddenness with a pass rusher like Myles Garrett. He's got those long arms and heavy hands to control an opponent. He's a game changer who can dominate with his combination of speed, quickness, and power.
Watson to throw on first down, running out of time, and goes down back at the 36-yard line. That was Myles Garrett. 3 of its timeouts remaining. Under pressure, and Watson is dragged down.
Cam Newton going to go down. A loss of 2. Myles Garrett.
Would have loved to have turned this game with that catch. Jackson wrapped up. And that is Myles Garrett making the play.
Mariota taken down
with a flag, and it's Myles Garrett. He got right around Kelly, and he had 13 and a half seconds in final year of his rookie contract. He's rolling out and slides as he sees Garrett waiting for him.
His first pass of the night comes with pressure, and it comes with Myles Garrett getting... And taken down by Myles Garrett again.
I just like Myles Garrett. He's a power rusher. He just bull rushes, beats him back, and gets the quarterback. Are playing really well.
Jets 10 penalties and 6 on the offense. Falk, and again it's Garrett. Myles Garrett is having himself a night against both Simeon earlier and now Falk.
Well, just watch Myles Garrett, number 95. This really isn't a good pass rush move. This is, I've been in the weight room all off season long, and I'm just going to be stronger and more physical than you. That's the name of that move. Myles Garrett.
This blitz from hurting him the way that it has in the past.
Said they rush 4. Goff, look out, the arm coming forward or not. For the moment, it's a live football. And it's Schobert.
So no impact at all in the first half until it matters most, and just enough.
6 weeks, he's dealing with a broken leg he suffered in week 2, and yet they're having this kind of success. And now coming in is Myles Garrett, his 7th sack of the season.
Not quite in that 6'4" quarterback preferred range. Wilson in the pocket. They got him. He is sacked. It's the 8th of the... Wilson from the pocket, and they got him.
Oh, and they had a chance at the turf for a while, but we've seen Myles Garrett be relentless in his pass.
Brady. He's sacked as the Browns. Garrett.
Joe Burrow's got to be smart here with the football.
And he's not. Gets it knocked out. Browns have it. And they take over basically where they just gave it back.
You got Gio Bernard right there who could give him a chip, who could secure the inside, but he doesn't. He's more interested in getting out into his route. Myles Garrett, that's a great job of...
Head high snap to Haskins with backside pressure coming. He's in trouble, and Haskins is pulled down from behind by Myles Garrett. Got him by the shirt.
Tempo, no huddle by Washington.
He's been effective for them at times today, but Haskins in trouble, and that's a strip. Ball is out, and it's recovered by Myles Garrett. The strip sack, the turn.
The rookie from Wisconsin. Be a 2nd down and 6, and Prescott looking to throw it, has some pressure, and down he goes. The hometown boy, Myles Garrett, who grew up.
A little help. Dak Prescott cannot hold that ball. He's got to turn it loose. Throw it away for the incomplete. Do not take that sack.
Prescott, pressure, stripped. Ball is loose. It's on the ground. It is picked up by Vernon, Cleveland. Myles Garrett, another strip sack.
You've got no running back chip to that side.
Myles Garrett, 2 sacks already today. He now has 5, which leads the league. And he's forced 3 fumbles all
from their practice squad the Saturday before the game in Chicago last week. 1st and 10, Rivers feels the pocket start to collapse. We know he's not very mobile, and they do get to him from the back. And it is Myles Garrett again.
Myles Garrett has such an arsenal of moves. There aren't many like him. Look at how he just bends the corner on LaRaven Clark.
Been a quiet day for Myles Garrett so far. Here he comes. Here he comes, and he's got Roethlisberger back at the 14, and the Browns will want to take a timeout.
Well, you see Garrett trying to double, triple team him, but he's just too good.
Receivers on the sideline.
Play clock down to 1. Here they come. Garrett. Football is loose. Who's got it? It's still loose, far side of the field. And they say Cleveland recovers the football. Burrow flushed out of the pocket. Here comes Garrett giving chase. Second sack for Garrett. He has been a wrecker of offenses.
Quarterback here, Dick. Everybody spread out.
And the good protection dissolved in a hurry, and a loss back to the 32-yard line, and it's Myles Garrett.
Tannehill. He gets crushed by Myles Garrett. Tannehill had no time.
Right there, and then watch the path to the quarterback and how quick he's off the ball and past the upfield upfield shoulder.
My brother has a dog from a litter of puppies that Freddie had. Myles Garrett comes around the edge, and they converge on
3rd and 4 for New York. Running back is Ty Johnson. Darnold hit and smothered and down. Myles Garrett got him. It's sack number 12 for Garrett.
Garrett's going to get the best of him on this one. Watch as he gets to the outside. He uses both hands to sweep that left arm of Becton away.
What do? Do you play soft? They're a little soft for my liking here.
Pressure. They got him back at the 40-yard line. Myles.
Second down on the fake. Pressure coming, and he is buried. It's Owusu Koramoah again. 3rd and 14. Fields, pressure again, and he is sacked again. Myles Garrett got home. 4-man rush, pressure coming. Fields in trouble, and he's down again. Myles Garrett's got 2.5 sacks in the first half.
I think he's going to be just fine.
0 for 5 on 3rd. Fields in trouble. Down he goes again. The 6th sack for Cleveland. Myles Garrett has 3.5. It's a new career high.
And then up in the line. Do they drop? Do they come?
They're coming. Fields is in trouble. Racing away, and he's sacked again. Myles Garrett.
You're done. Watch. It almost seemed like he thought he was going to sit down and close off that stunt.
2nd down 9. Build the block at the left tackle, but here comes a crumbling pocket, and down he goes. Sacked on the play. Garrett got him. Was right in there. It's Kansas City with 2 touchdowns in the game winner at Arrowhead a couple weeks ago. 1st and 10. Good ball. Oh, look out. Here they come. Garrett got him. Just devours him. Another sack. That's the #1 man in the NFL.
And off the play action, pressure coming. Murray in trouble. Down he goes. Myles Garrett with his 8th sack of the year.
Bridgewater sacked. Flag on the play. Clowney got him. Bridgewater in some serious trouble. Got a yard maybe.
From behind, they get to him. And yes, it's Myles Garrett.
Sack pace and goes right around. More on the left side.
Thank you, Gene. First down for the Bengals from the 16. And now Burrow. As Garrett is one of those running after him.
You have the right guys and you're drafting the right kind of people, and that's why this division is so deep.
Oh, Burrow never had a chance as Garrett beat his man so quickly.
Watch how wide Myles Garrett is, and Williams had no chance on that.
Cost is up as another tight end. He's in there right now. 2nd down and 6. Jones goes down. Mac Jones sacked.
They lost Ronnie Stanley, the great offensive lineman, week 1. Here's Jackson on 1st down, looking deep. He was covered, and he's brought down. He's sacked by the league leader. Myles Garrett gets his career high 14th sack.
I'm kidding you. 3 different guys could not block Myles Garrett. 1, 2, 3. Big guys.
I'm laughing because it is. I mean, those are 2 imposing.
Oh, Huntley was hit. That's loose. It's free. Myles Garrett picks it up, takes it in, touchdown!
They didn't call it an. What an incredible play by Myles Garrett.
Oh, I think his arm was cocked and that ball was free.
Yep.
That's a touchdown.
Yeah, that is.
That's a touchdown. Fumble, touchdown, Cleveland.
A lot of times when you see the ball go.
Second down and 14. As Allen is wrapped up, down he goes. Back at the 23-yard line.
Newly constructed offensive line, and of course the new coordinator in Ben McAdoo. Mayfield is lit up, and it's his old buddy Myles Garrett. Garrett, third in the league in sacks last season, second in quarterback hits. Here he comes again. Gets to Baker. Football comes loose. Who's got it? And somehow Carolina recovers the football.
He gets so much depth around the corner. You got to help with the tight end shipping, but he gets so much ground covered so quickly. He's so fast off the ball that a young player just can't imagine that a guy that big, that's...
So the Browns again are able to punch it into the end zone. 14-7, Flacco and company begin at the 30, and Flacco is lit up. It's guess who? Myles Garrett. Football came loose, and the officials say that the Jets...
Jacoby Myers had 7 catches, 111 yards against the Lions last week. 2nd and 15. Oh, he was hit coming around the edge. Garrett got it. Ball is loose. Now the question is fumble or incomplete pass. Well, they're calling it. And Alex Wright as well.
Watch as he comes around the edge. Zappi's eyes are to the left, so he's not even a...
With Stevenson in. Look out for Garrett. He's got him, and down he goes.
Watch him coming off the edge here against Trent Brown. It's the left arm that he's holding, and that's the arm that he uses to wrap him up and ultimately bring him down.
Clowney was inactive today because he's got an assortment of injuries, as we heard earlier on from Mel. Clowney has missed 3 of the last 4 games with the right ankle. Down he goes, grabbed at the 18. Garrett, Myles Garrett, comes up with his 3rd sack in less than 2 games.
Burrow 3 for 3 on 3rd down, not this time. Game at home against Kansas City. We'll have them the second to last weekend of the year as Burrow is sacked. When they
Singletary in at running back. Garrett is coming. Allen in trouble. Allen goes down. Myles Garrett with the sack.
In your living room going, it looks like Myles Garrett threw our quarterback down too hard. Well, you got to remember Josh Allen, if you just grab him a little bit, he's going to run out of that. So Myles Garrett had to make sure he had him, took him to the ground.
You have the 2 safeties back there watching Tom Brady.
Brady sacked on 3rd down. Myles Garrett coming. Brady on 3rd down.
Got him.
Goes down.
Garrett, by not chipping him, by not sliding protection over to him, he's going to eat your lunch. And
Burrow, and another flag comes in. And Chase going to try and throw it and going to go down.
4:24 to go. Snoop Huntley looking deep for a second. Now he's just trying to find anybody. And he tries to get away and cannot. He takes the sack. Myles Garrett comes up.
Nowhere for Snoop Huntley to go.
Loss of 6. Huntley is bagged again. Back to back. Garrett.
Clowney around as they often do. Here comes Garrett. Here comes Garrett. There's Garrett right on cue with the sack. 14.5 this season.
Start moving around. You can pick guys. You can do all kinds of things to get those one-on-ones. And it's so much harder when a guy is coming from 2 or 3 yards off the line of scrimmage that has that athleticism for an offensive lineman. Schweitzer right there, the center, getting beat on the...
A rough December where they went 0-2-1 with Heineke at quarterback. Wentz getting the start today as the calendar flips. Wentz trying to spin away, and he's going to end up...
Yeah, and this is one where you just want to know. I understand where your check down is. You climb that pocket, just get it out of your hand, take the shallow complete.
Pickett can't escape the rush, led by Myles Garrett.
Off of the edge, just how fast he is and how he's able to bend and turn the corner. Just a little stutter step inside, and then just once he rips, he's right past Dan Moore.
Burrow and the Bengals trying to convert. Burrow. Toss down! Myles Garrett!
He's on his horse because the pressure's there. And Myles Garrett.
Boy, how crazy is that stat? First time that this Cleveland defense has had to play in their own red zone. That football is loose. That's a live ball, and Henry falls on it.
They're right off the left side, and Garrett, once again, he's just working one-on-one with Dillard. And, you know, a lot of the pressure has come from the tackles and that left side. Dillard has had, this is a legit front four, and so far, whether it's Henry or the offensive line, they haven't been able to stop him.
On 3rd and 11, Tannehill crushed.
Away from Denzel Ward, who is up here.
On 3rd and 10, Garrett burying Tannehill. For the Titans as they come up empty.
Just, you know, Dillard on
your top defensive players. They have been off the charts. Here they come again.
There's
Garrett around the corner. Tannehill somehow out of the end zone to avert what would have been disastrous.
So the Ravens have 1:20 to work with now. And Jackson gets crushed by Myles Garrett. Loss of 9 on the play.
The ability to adjust and adapt. And Myles Garrett.
As this very impressive start for Indianapolis continues, and here comes that Cleveland defense. Garrett knocked it loose. Who's got it? At first glance, it appears as though the Colts have recovered. Now they say Cleveland football. Minshew from his end zone. Here comes Garrett. Football's loose. Who's got it? Cleveland. It's still loose. No signal yet. Touchdown. Tony Fields.
Matter. Chip, bump, whatever. That's not going to happen. And Freeland's got to do a
3rd down and long. Smith trying to climb the pocket. He gets swallowed up. It's Myles Garrett finally putting his stamp on this game.
Exactly right, Adam, because you're going to watch. He's got a double team right there. And it's actually the pressure generated by Obo Okoronkwo coming from the right side right there, number 54. That makes him hold it, step up. That gives
asked him to do since he became the head coach. And he said all he thinks Murray needs is
The guy from the Chiefs has more touchdowns than Mark Andrews.
That's some guy named Travis Kelce.
The guy from the Chiefs. Jackson sacked back at
the defensive front for the Browns. Watch all 4 of them. They get up. And now once you get up there, you collapse.
So a depleted Cleveland secondary following the sack. 3rd down and 17. Jackson in trouble. Down he goes again. Second straight play, Myles Garrett.
Smith and Watt. Steelers won the game 26-22. Look out! Kenny Pickett gets drilled by Myles.
And what Cleveland did was they blitzed the nickel defensive back, and created an opening and a one-on-one for Myles Garrett.
Harris shifts out of the backfield. Protection for Pickett. Breaks down, and Pickett is thrown down by Myles Garrett.
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, this guy's as good as I've seen.
Meanwhile, Simeon gets sacked back at the...
Now he's back up here on the top, but they're rotating him quite a few times this game.
Up on the rookie that time, who beats him. Ball is out, and it is recovered by Dallas. Myles Garrett.
From the red zone, 3rd and 8. Lawrence hits. Myles Garrett does it again.
Get one-on-one blocking. You're going to see him down the bottom. He comes and just knocks that ball.
Levin Tucker at the bottom of your screen is the speed burner. Again, no Devontae Adams, and a sack taken. Myles Garrett getting to the quarterback. The Rams
to bring the heat with the linebackers.
I think I'd go play action here.
That's what they do. The pocket collapses, and Myles
around Colton Miller. He's not thinking run at all. He was feeling pass all the way. That is tough for an offensive lineman. If you're trying to sell play action a little bit, the run, and the DN's just not.
Herbert in this offense back onto the field. They begin just outside their 20. Herbert fakes the pitch. Here they come again. Second time they get to him. It's Garrett. First sack in 4+ games.
Get to the quarterback quickly.
Herbert on 3rd and long. Buried again. And it's guess who? Myles Garrett, if you've just hopped on with us, 2 sacks in the first quarter alone. Here he comes again. Herbert climbs the pocket. Garrett. Just an absolute monster.
Fence's right side now. He just went to work on Rashawn Slater, and now they put him over on the other side, work on the rookie. And this has kind of been Myles Garrett in every
points the way he has.
So 3 tight ends here. Wilson under pressure. Bury him. Myles Garrett wants to hear it from the crowd, and he will. Here, under pressure, loses the ball. Strip, and the Browns are there to get it. Myles Garrett came in.
About the speed, he knows about that power that he has. Again, that's the combination, 275 pounds. But sometimes it's not about the sack, it's that length and just getting his hands on.
Wilson, he's going to get sacked back at the 38-yard line. Myles Garrett.
Defense is just so dominant. 3rd and 14. Here's Garrett. Look at Myles Garrett.
With the be quiet crowd right there. Great spin move. Finishes it off, and you got
higher middle of the field wide open. He knows nobody's there. He just takes it and runs.
And Garrett gets him coming around the blind side to get to Burrow for the first time today.